Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of Top 5 Skyrim Mods of the Week. I'm joined by Johnny.
Hello.
Hey Johnny.
Hi, it's been a while since I've done this.
It has. I think last time we went on a tropical adventure.
We did, yes.
Yeah, it was wonderful. So you're sitting in for Seb. He will be back next week. If you're missing him, don't worry. But Johnny, let's get us kicked off with some shout-outs, which have a theme this week, apparently.
Okay. Ricky Sousa and his girlfriend Stacey Tempest watch the show every week. Hello.
What a fantastic name. Stacey Tempest.
I know, it's like...
Pretty cool. Should be a mage.
Gabmaster7 on Twitter says, me and my girlfriend are celebrating our 1 month anniversary, which technically isn't an anniversary, but...
Congratulations anyway.
Well done, you made it a whole month. And Alex Witt wants to shout out to his wife Amanda, whose birthday is on the 19th of September.
Oh, lovely.
So happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday then. Okay, Johnny, welcome to mod number 1. Welcome to the loading screen.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like much of a mod.
No,
right
I brought you here because it's an audio mod. Allow me to boost the music.
Awesome.
Do you know what this is, Johnny?
Of course I do. It's The Legend of Zelda.
It is! And it adds Zelda music to Skyrim, which may seem like a weird thing, but bear with me. And Johnny, we have some combat music now. Wow! I think it lends itself very well to Kevin Van Noord decapitating fools.
Yeah, the content, you know, in terms of the combat is very tonally different, but it still works.
I'm sure some have levied complaints at Zelda in the past for not being dark enough. I think this blood mod certainly satisfies that urge.
Again, a bit high tension, but
success!
it fades
All
off
right.
quite nicely.
Yeah. So we got a bit of a transition. Are we going to get some more? Well, no.
No, that's Skyrim
That's
music.
Skyrim music.
Okay,
It does
so
happen.
Blends the two.
Yeah, I think it's meant to exclusively play Zelda music, but there's times when Skyrim music seems to come in. But I think it's a really nice addition. If you love Zelda and you want to take some of the seriousness away from Skyrim, I think that's a great way of doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, Johnny, time for mod number 2, which is called A Midian-Born Blades Armor. Now, this is simply a replacement to the normal Blades armor that you get. Now, currently, Kevin Van Noord is wearing this Stormlord armor we showcased a few weeks ago.
That's very nice.
But if I do my little Blue Peter moment, and here's something I made earlier, we can see it is actually a slight different retexture. Now, unless you are a frequent wearer of the Blades armor, you might be like, wait, isn't that what it normally looks like? But I can tell you it's a much higher resolution and a slight different. There's a lot more color in it. The kind of belt is a bit different. I never really used it.
I didn't like wearing it. I thought it looked a bit dorky, but this actually looks quite nice. I like the color palette a lot.
Yeah, there's more blue to it,
Yeah.
and the blue and gold. If we zoom right in, we can see it's pretty high res.
Wow.
It really looks great.
Yeah, it's nice.
So I think this is it's actually a replacer. So if you already have Blades armor and you install this mod, it will just replace it. You don't need to craft any new stuff like that. Because Skyrim is so much higher resolution now than it was on the PC anyway. You got textures for the the trees, for the plants, for the landscape in general. It's good that people are modding the original armor set.
Well done, them.
Alright, Johnny, time for mod number 3, which is simply called Aliens.
I already don't like where this is
Yeah.
going.
Now, if you want to find the aliens, you have to fast travel to Lanata's Deep, which is just here, and then just kind of go east. So, we are looking for a hive, Johnny. Oh, yes, the eerie blue smoke. That's a bit of a give. And we can see, hive entrance. Let's go. Well, let's see if we can find some xenomorphs in this. What the hell's that? That was a wolf. Certainly spooky enough down here.
Did Randy Pitchford build this mod?
He may have done.
Uh-oh,
we have a facehugger, Johnny.
What?
That's pretty good. Oh, green acid blood as well.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's a pretty good model, actually. Let's pick this. Can we pick him up? You can let me pick him up? Get him. Get him. Oh, God. There it is.
Oh.
That's pretty good. That's quite a faithful replication. It is quite obviously the werewolf noises from Skyrim, which is kind of off-putting, but
do not want.
That's a pretty good model.
Oh, yeah.
Climb down on the ground, drag him around with us.
Oh,
Wow. I kind of wish they didn't have the werewolf noises. Maybe just because I know them already.
Oh.
But, man.
Is that one slightly different? Has it got those spines on the top of its head? Does
This
the other
is
one have
different,
those?
yeah. This is different. It's a different color as well. It's more kind of blue and iridescent. The other one had a green tinge to it, I think. Oh god, they run really creepily. This is actually probably better than Colonial Marines, in fairness.
Oh,
Oh god, it's the Alien Queen. Wow.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's really well done. Look at the size of the thing. And that's a different model from the rest as well. That is like a bespoke Queen model. You can tell the size of the head
Yeah,
and the spines on the back.
and the mouth as well.
Ugh. That is a pretty faithful replication of
Oh, they've done the
Aliens
eggs.
mod. And they've made,
done the
oh
eggs.
crap, they've even done an open egg as well. And here's a closed one. What's inside? What's inside the closed egg? Alien embryo, which apparently restores 50 points of health, just like in the movies. Okay, Johnny, time for mod number 4, which is called HD Armored Circlets. Now, this is actually, I think, one of the most popular mods on both the Nexus and the Steam Workshop right now.
Okay.
So what you can do is you craft them, and they are kind of high definition circlets, but they also convey the same stats as like a helmet. So you can, if your character has a wonderful face like Kevin Van Nord, you can show it off rather than having to encase him in a horrible helmet. You can put on a circlet. So let's have a look at some of them. So here is the Iron Circlet. I'm not sure that circlets are really Kevin Van Nord's thing. What do you think?
I'd agree, but I can see how people would want to wear them over helmets.
Steel? Any better?
It fits a bit better with the colour palette, but it's still a little bit gaudy.
Okay, what else we got? Orcish. It's kind of brutal.
That's the cup of a
better.
carpenter. That's
Yeah,
better.
that's better. Okay, glass. Oh no. Oh, I don't like
Very
that one at all.
Minecraft.
Dragon plate.
Goes well with the trim on the
Yeah,
armor.
that's the best we've had so far.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I could. He still doesn't. He still looks a bit embarrassed to be wearing it. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Finally, Daedric. Oh no.
no.
The red's
Straight up no.
too much. But as a thing though, they're pretty cool.
It's a good idea.
Like if you have a character who is a bit of a fan of the elegant things in life, then I think this will fit right in. But for Kevin Van Nord, he's a bit too brutal. I mean, you can't really decapitate heads wearing that, can you?
No.
Okay, Johnny, it's time for the final mod of today, which is called Goat Dynasty Genesis. Now, this is a weird one, but I am a big fan.
Okay.
If we just come to the, in fact, where exactly are we? We are at the Rift Imperial Camp.
Okay.
Now, if we just go towards this abandoned house over here, we should see some interesting creatures. Some murderous goats. We have Taco the Destroyer. He's not happy. We also have Nugget the Vengeful. Brilliant. Wow. He's powerful. Who else we got here? Oh, hello. Buster the Doombringer. And everyone's favorite, Cooper the Eviscerator.
Listen to what they're yelling.
I think Kevin Van Nord may have met his match, Johnny. These guys are pretty dangerous.
I guess you could say they're not kidding around.
Very good. Who's left? Nugget the
the
Vengeful
Vengeful.
was, well, no vengeance for him. He's dead.
Good night, sweet Prince Goat.
But if we look inside them, we find a Genesis orb.
What, like the Phil Collins band?
I guess so. Which one plays the studio? Where's the other goat?
Sudi
Yeah.
Goat.
Now we have these 4 orbs, so what we need to do now is go to somewhere where we can craft. Okay, Johnny, now we've got those Genesis orbs, so if we come to any sort of crafting place, we can forge ourselves some interesting weapons. We can make the Genesis blade. Amazing. So I think it actually warps them through another dimension and knocks them over.
Dude, that's awesome.
Now the bow, as you can imagine, kind of does the same, just with an arrow. Zoop.
Great.
This is great. You also have 2 spells as well, which you can craft. The Genesis Blessing actually just conveys a lot of armor, and the shift does exactly what the sword does, just in spell form.
Oh, that's handy.
Which is pretty good. So there's our 10 queens. That is kind of all kinds of horrible. All right, but don't worry, let's add some chickens. All right, Johnny, you ready?
Yeah, do it.
Safe distance, let's see what happens.
Kill the chicken.
Oh, wow! Where did the queens go? Where did they go? Holy crap. Well, I think we now know the answer of what is most deadly. Oh, wow, it's raining chickens.
Hallelujah.
Is it going to rain Queen as well? That'd be
I
great.
hope so. I mean, Ripley was right all along when you think about it. You just nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Well, I think that's a perfect way to end this week's Top 5 Skyrim Mods of the Week. Thank you very much, Johnny. It's been a pleasure having you on.
It's been a pleasure being on.
Wonderful. And if you guys want to get involved, remember you can always tweet your suggestions at us. In fact, the aliens one was a suggestion, so thank you for whoever sent that. But yeah, you can tweet them at me at CamFranceRob, at Seb at ReadySebiGo, or the hell, why not tweet them at Johnny?
Johnny. Johneh.
And you can use the hashtag GSSkyrim as well. Okay, thanks guys. We'll see you next week.